बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। जनाब शौकत तरीन साहब, फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर गवर्नमेंट ऑफ पाकिस्तान, ज़ुबैर मोतीवाला साहब, चेयरमैन BMG एंड फॉर्मर प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ कराची चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स एंड इंडस्ट्री, तमाम BMG के वाइस चेयरमैन और ऑफिस बेरर्स कराची चैम्बर के और मैनेजिंग कमेटी एंड ऑल द डिस्टिंग्विश्ड गेस्ट्स एंड द लेडी एंड द जेंटलमैन, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। कराची चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स एंड इंडस्ट्री और शौकत तरीन साहब आर लाइक अ फैमिली। जब भी शौकत तरीन साहब से हमने कहा कि आपने कराची आना है, ज़ुबैर भाई ने जब फ़ोन किया तो ही वुड ऑलवेज से कि आप घर पर आ जाएं, आप जूम पर आ जाएं। आई मीन ही ट्राइज टू फाइंड द अपॉर्चुनिटी immediately. So we are so grateful to you, sir, for sparing your time even on Sunday, coming to Karachi Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Pakistan's economy, alhamdulillah, presently is consolidating. We have already achieved 4.8%, inshallah. Our exports are consistent, and the large-scale manufacturing and the domestic market, alhamdulillah, is doing well. Our revenues of the Federal Board of Revenue, very good. The entire media and the entire government, including the ministries and your ministry, seems to be comfortable, and even the Prime Minister is happy about the things going on in the country. We definitely, sir, support the initiatives which especially Shaukat Tareen Saab has initiated. And we all know that Shaukat Tareen Saab is more a friend of the business community and less a finance minister. So that is the plus point we all enjoy for his position being the finance minister. Having said that, sir, I think it's my responsibility to say a few things about the macroscopic perspective of Karachi Chamber of Commerce and Industry on the economy of Pakistan. Over the last 70 years, our export versus our import has always been a mismatch. We always have been an importing country, and our entire textile focus, unfortunately, has always been on textiles. And in spite of the great efforts by the textile industry in Pakistan, our total exports, even for last 4-5 years, is stagnant somewhere between 22 to 25 billions of dollars. We have tried different formulas to increase our export, but unfortunately the number of times we have tried one formula is depreciating rupee. For last 30 years we have depreciated our rupee many a times, but even then our exports has not picked up. That means depreciating rupee is not the cure. That means there is a requirement of research or study to be done that why, when the dollar was 60 rupees during Musharraf era and now 170 rupees in Imran Khan's government, the export is still the same. It is, sir, because our research, the Karachi Chamber of Commerce and Research, tells us that it is because of a very, very small industrial base of this country. We have a very, very small export surplus, and just a few items like textiles or rice or a few $1 million of surgical instruments and sports goods. Leather is still declining. We don't have a huge surplus for anything to export to any market of the world. In spite of that, we are such a small exporting country in the world, we still import $600 million of tea, and similarly millions of dollars of we have to spend on our food requirements. And unfortunately, for last 2 years, we have started importing cotton even. So, sir, our research tells us that depreciating rupee is not the solution. Solution is expanding the industrial base of the country. Solution is to create export surplus. And the solution is to see beyond textiles also. Because no country in the region except maybe Bangladesh, and that too because of very, very special preferential treatment they have been getting in Europe and America and elsewhere in the world, no country has probably made their prosperity based on just textiles, but on technology, but on engineering goods, but on pharmaceutical, agricultural produce, and so many other things. Now, sir, you being the finance minister of Pakistan, probably you will say that there is a specific domain of yours, and probably the Karachi Chamber's president should speak only those issues which are your domain. But we know that the finance ministry leads the entire spectrum of the growth of this country. So that is the reason, not only me, but a lot of my friends, those who are here today, will talk about so many things which is hampering exports, including the difficulties faced by the most important employer of the country, that is textile industry. The other most important thing I need to talk today is about, sir, the taxation structure of this country. And this is once again very unfortunate that in 70 years of our history, FBR has never been able to do serious efforts for the broadening of TaxNet. And unfortunately, now we have seen that ordinance is coming which will try to dig out the tax fraud cases of last 20 years, and probably NAB is also involved in that. That means, sir, the modern technology, the modern economic system which other countries have followed and have broadened their tax net is still not developed in Pakistan, and we are still doing the same old regressive taxation exercises. And as president of the chamber, I would like to request to you, sir, you being such a pragmatic finance minister, probably you can improve the taxation system in a different way and not the way we have been doing for last 70 years. The other important thing, sir, is about Karachi. Being the president of Karachi Chamber of Commerce and Industry, it's not prejudice, it's not biased, it's not ethnic, but I know that this city has the potential to take Pakistan to great heights. But unfortunately, what we earn, what we contribute, what we deliver to Pakistan, not even 5% of that is returned to this city. That means this is very unfair, and this unfairness should be abolished, and that should be done on priority. Karachi's infrastructure, Zubair Bhai will talk. He's such a great authority on that, and a lot of other textile people are here. They'll tell you that how this city is suffering and how the potential we have to go from 25 to $50 billion is being lost just because the focus on Karachi's infrastructure is lacking. So this is another very important point. And sir, the other important thing I wanted to discuss today with you is about the inconsistent policies of Ministry of Industries, Ministry of Commerce, and there is a great lack of communication and connection between the ministries. Just to quote you an example, that the export policy has not been announced since 2017, and now we are sitting in 2021. the interministerial communication between the Ministry of Climate Change and Ministry of Commerce takes 6 to 8 months. And they are probably in the same secretariat, same city. What I am trying to emphasize is, sir, that the bureaucracy and the ministries has to grow. They must improve their performance. They must try to come to the expectations of the business and industrial community of this country. Unless they don't do, we will be running from pillar to post from this ministry to that ministry. And sir, a city like Karachi sometimes feels such a great disconnect from Islamabad that for every small thing we need to travel to Islamabad and then stay there for so many days and run between the corridors of ministries. We are fortunate that you are here and you come to Karachi every week, so you talk to us more frequently, but the other ministries also need to talk to Karachi Chamber. And sir, finally, my compliments to you for taking so many things from the front, including the monetary policy, including the refunds issue, including the State Bank's regulations. And sir, with State Bank, I am sure they have been doing a great job, but the monetary policy has to be for a longer period of time rather than announcing every 2 or 3 months. Because for the sake of stability and continuity, monetary policy in Pakistan's indigenous condition should be announced just twice a year. Because after every 2 months, there is a speculation in the press, there is a speculation in the media and the businesses. The stock market is so vulnerable, the businesses' consistent policy framing becomes such a great hassle. So my request to you is to, sir, to take a serious step on this. And finally, on behalf of my managing committee and the entire city of Karachi, sir, I thank you for coming to Karachi Chamber of Commerce. Thank you very much, sir.